Hi everyone. Hey, it's Jen, and today we're going to be covering the difference between weight and force. What's the difference? Okay. Now, push into the number one line, you feel a triangle. You feel that bow. The number two line, you feel also the same thing. Okay? But if okay, I put all of my if I put all of my force in my knees, right, into my rear leg, keep pushing. I am unstable. You feel that?
Yeah, of course.
You felt it?
Goes right away.
Okay? So, okay, if I'm going to use you for a little support, okay? Now, look, if I take one foot and take it off the ground, you see how you can feel I'm away all over here? Okay? But now I'm going to use you for a little bit of support. Now, I'm going to pretend like I still have a foot connected to the ground. So I go like this. Now you feel that? Right? Yeah. My foot is off the ground, but it feels like my foot is like on the ground. Yeah. Right? Uh-huh. You see that? Yeah. Okay. So now my force has, in other words, from my knees, perspective of my knees, the force is always 100%, 100%. It never goes from here, right? Okay? As I lift my foot or transfer my weight, right? It never goes 100% to 80, 70, 60, nothing.
It's like the elbow.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, okay, you got it. Okay? So, a good way to test this, okay, is go like this. Make a wide stance. Okay. Now, from here, okay, move your weight over to one side. You feel that? Okay. Now, try to see if you can lift that foot off the ground. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try to lift it off the ground. Yeah, you can do it. Right? Move your weight. Okay. And then, see, you can lift it. Right? Okay. That means that not only did you move your weight, you transfer force over to the side too. Okay? Right? Now go back to the middle. Now, put your weight. Now you have 100%, 100%. You feel that? Okay? Now, I want you to move your weight again, but keep it 100%, 100%. In other words, the force is still 100. You transferred your weight, but you did not transfer force from the knee. You understand? Now, try to lift that foot. Can't do it without releasing that force. Okay, so now let go. Now pretend like you're still 100, 100. Move your weight. Keep it 100, 100. Now try to lift that foot.
555.
Can I do it? You understand? You can only do it if you transfer force and weight. Okay, does this make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Now, when I push, you bow. When I push over here, you just bow to the rear foot. You feel that? Okay? Right? So you feel power. Okay? Now, that's why if you're going to step forward, okay, you cannot get light in the knee. You understand? If you get light in the knee, you are in one leg.
Yeah.
So you must keep 100 and 100. Get your number one line. Turn. Now, keep 100 and 100. As you step forward, keep 100 and 100 in the knee. That's it. Bow. 100 and 100. Yes. Don't let the weight change or the force change in the knees.
Yeah, that's right.
You got it. You understand? If you go like, if you lean like that and the knees getting lighter, for sure you're gonna lose your balance. You understand? You get it? Okay, so if I'm, let's say, going to throw, let's say, get off. Yeah, whatever. Okay. All right. So let's say you punch, you go jab, right? Go ahead, jab. I use the frame. You go cross. Yeah, I use the frame. So when I go to kick you, this knee is heavy. It's not like this. Look, you're gonna push into me a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so you get feedback. So you feel my rear leg. You see that? So when I go like this, and if my knee gets light, you can push me off balance. Alright? But, okay, I kind of number 2 line. You feel that? But if I go to kick you, but my knee never gets light, you are in trouble. I can blow out your knee. Okay? You see that? So my knee is always 100% weight or force bearing. 100% force bearing. Even though I can move my weight around side to side, but the force of the knees never changes. Which means, just like you said, the force of the elbows never change. 100%, 100%. Okay. Here.
Okay. All right. So, that is, it seems like such a simple thing, right? Something that, that doesn't seem to be, too difficult to do. But the again, my method is it is simple, but what makes it not easy to master is that you have to be aware of it all the time, right? And that's the challenge of it, and that means that it's a focus thing, right? It's not a physical thing. It's a mental focus, right? High level focus and awareness. So by understanding that force in the knees never changes, it's always going to be 100%, right? Even though you're doing weight distribution, right? It's going to maintain both sides of your frame, right? So you'll be using your frame on your right side, and you'll also be using the frame on the left side, right? If you transfer your weight distribution, and you transfer force, all the way to the other side, right? Then your right side, or I'm sorry, then your in my left side would be super unstable, right? I would basically be just standing on one leg. Okay, so we don't want that. And again, it's very important that no matter what, whatever that we're training in the knees, you have to train also the same exact thing in the elbows, right? So in the elbows, you also must do the same thing, okay? So when you transfer your weight to one side, you have to make sure that your elbows are always exactly like your knees, 100% force bearing, right? And that's going to ensure that you maintain your frame, right? And that's the key, right? That's the key to not separating your frame, right? As you move your weight around, okay? So if you have any questions, go ahead and make sure that you post them, and I'll do my best to answer them. And also is give it a try. Give this little drill a try. This also applies. You can kind of probably already start to understand the relevance of this to wrestling, to understanding striking or kicking, or not trying to stop from being taken to the ground, or you're on the ground doing submission wrestling, right? It doesn't matter, what range of combat you're doing, or what martial art style that you're training in. These are fundamental key components of all movement, right? To achieve high level efficiency, right? So keep practicing, guys, and enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys soon.